Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for July 5th through the 11th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and then the near future. Once we clarify that, we will clear that spread, get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, and get some romance angels and oracle cards. Okay, if you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well, and that information is in the description box below. So let's get into your energy and see what's going on for this coming week. This is for Virgo. All right. So we have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Strength card in the recent past, and your current energy, we have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. Then we have the Chariot card in your near future, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Your overall energy is the Emperor. So the energy may feel like you don't have control over your circumstances. In other words, no matter how hard you try, it feels like things are just not going in the direction that you might want them to, at least this coming week. It feels like a need to sit back and relax and accept whatever comes towards you. It does feel like there's a relationship situation that might feel like it's out of your grasp. We're definitely going to get into the details, but something just seems to be a little bit off, or the energies just feel like it feels kind of intense. Let's see. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, and I said intense. So something that was creating some kind of drama or issues. This could just be some conflict that was going on in the recent past. It seems like that's starting to fade away. So the more you pull back your energy, it seems as though things are going to naturally start to resolve themselves. The Six of Swords tells me that you're moving into a calmer, more relaxed, less stressful time, which is great. And then the Strength in reverse. This could have very much taken a lot of your energy. So by this week, you may be feeling like you need to rest. Just take back a little bit of your, what do I want to say? Take back your power is what it feels like. And that's what's going to help you move into a calmer, more relaxed place. It does feel like there's definitely a break needed because something in the recent past was definitely stirring up some trouble. We'll see when we clarify. Now, in your current energy, that leads to this, which makes sense because you could be really exhausted. Maybe constantly in your head about why things aren't going in the direction that you had hoped. If this is with a specific person in a relationship, it could just be that the memories are coming back or there's some nostalgia and it's recreating that hurt again. With the Four of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like there's something you might be asking yourself, did I see what was actually happening? Did I miss something? Or are there secrets? Is something going on? Because it seems to be worrying you. It's a lot of mental energy, which we all go through, but this does seem as though somebody was either holding back and not expressing themselves emotionally. Maybe you feel like you expressed yourself more than they did. And your intuition seems like it might have been a little bit off. And that could be why you're feeling like, oh, maybe I need to withdraw and check back in with myself and see if what I was thinking and feeling was actually right. Was I trusting myself? Or was I not paying attention to some of the red flags? This also does feel like there's some other people in your life. This could be some friends that were creating some drama. It could have been around your relationship. So, we'll get some clarifiers to see what's going on in that situation. In the near future, this is great energy because it feels like you're going to be moving forward. This could also be a physical move as well. There could be stress around the idea that you need to find a place to live very quickly. It could be abruptly is what I sense. And then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this does feel like past energy, I'm going to say. And maybe there's a part of you that's like, I'm tired of worrying about this. I just want to move on. It doesn't mean that you were physically with them recently. It could just be that the energy of that person is still surrounding you, meaning the thoughts of them keep coming up and you want to move past that. And it seems like in the near future, you're going to be doing that. There's a part of you that wants to just lay it in the past, let it be, because it was enough. There's enough hurt and pain. So some of this could be, again, coming up in this current energy for the next week or so. This is, you see 3 cups down. So I think there's a part of you that also realizes that the other 2 are behind you. And you do have something to move towards. It's going to take a little bit of time, rest, and definitely getting through that mental energy in order to get past this situation. Now, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Leo. I do feel air, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And we'll see what else comes out. All right. So let's clarify the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. There could have been a work situation as well, but I'm sensing that maybe you just got tired of all the drama there, and there's a part of you that's finally decided maybe you wanted to start looking for something new. And because you want to move into something that's going to be less stressful, less dramatic, and that could have you a little bit worried right now. If you're wanting to walk away from that, I do see you moving into a better place. So if you're looking for a job because you're unhappy at the current one, this is saying that, you may be a little tired because you've been trying to find something, but it does seem as though what you find, what's coming towards you, you are moving away from something. So what's coming towards you is going to be much, much better, much, much calmer. All right, so let's see what the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Swords was about. So we have the 5 of Cups. Definitely emotionally stressed. This could be wearing on you. Something's definitely making you sad. So there's probably a part of you that really loved where you were working and didn't want to have to make this decision, but the drama just got to be too much. Or again, this could be in a relationship. So if you're dealing with a Leo, I'd say this is a very, I would say not just unhappy, but a very disappointing. All right, hold on. I'm getting a couple different things, so I don't want to miss anything that I'm hearing. It feels like there was a lot of arguing and fighting that was happening, and it just got to the point where you were so overwhelmed with the emotional drain of the situation that you had to start thinking about moving on. And that could be why you're so much in your head. And then Temperance in reverse. I think you've lost patience. Yeah, and then we have the Lovers with this situation. So if you're in a current relationship, something is starting to nudge you to move forward, to find a place where you can be much more calm and relaxed. Otherwise, that drama is going to continue, and I think you've come to a place now where you know that that's the truth. So it is definitely a time to move forward and think about what you want to do next. All right, so let's see what's going on with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups in reverse. All right, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So your current energy is asking you to make a decision. Maybe you've already made that decision and that's why it's coming up in reverse. And now you're starting to feel the anxiety of, oh, what's next? There's a part of you that may not be trusting what's coming to you. In other words, your intuition. If you're getting downloads or feelings, gut feelings, like I know this is what I need to be doing, but it's almost like a question of how do I do it? So we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So you can't see the way forward just yet. Like I said, if you're looking for something new and it hasn't started, it's coming in the near future. As far as this relationship, I mean, obviously the decision is very difficult. It seems to be putting you in a place where you feel a little bit unstable. It could be that it's going to, the job situation could make you feel like you need to be careful with money, or it's creating some instability in the financial department. Now, this could also be because of that relationship. If you have to, say, move out from a location because you and a partner are in that together, that feels like what's on your mind. You could be worrying a bit about money in the next week. But whatever choice you're making feels like the right choice, because I do see something moving forward, and I also feel like you're going to be in a much better place once you do. Okay. So then we have the Chariot card and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what's going on. This is for Virgo. All right, so we have the Judgment card and the 8 of Wands. And then again, the Lovers in reverse. And you guys heard me shuffle. So if you're dealing with a Cancer that's from your past, it feels like there's something that's unfinished, unresolved, but there's no communication. And I don't think you're going to be getting it in the future. So either you cut them off, they cut you off, whatever the situation was, it just feels unsettled and undone. So there may be a part of you that feels like you need to talk to them, maybe not at all. Maybe you're just glad that it's done. So if you're curious if this person's coming back, I don't see that, not in the near future. So I don't want to give anybody false hopes that somebody's coming back that isn't. It definitely feels like you've made a decision to move beyond that anyway, and you could have already put this in the past and be like, no, I'm done, this is old news. But you're moving forward, which is good, because if you've released this and you're looking for new love, then there's a good possibility that's going to start moving towards you as you release the rest of this mental energy that's coming in with this person. All right, so I'm going to clear these and we'll get into, I forgot to mention, the person that you are thinking about. So whoever's on your mind, if you've been with me before, this is how I end the reading for you. Get into their energy, your energy, and the possible outcome. All right, so let's do that. I did say it in the beginning. I always forget if I did. Sorry if I repeat myself, guys. All right, so what's going on with the person on Virgo's mind? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right, so this person doesn't think that you're open to the possibility. They definitely see you as someone who is stable and brings so much love and stability to the relationship. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall energy for the two of you is that one or the both of you feels like this should have or could definitely work out. If you've just met somebody and you're curious, this looks like it's going in a good direction. Let's get into their energy and see. Right now, it could seem as though they're not putting in a lot of energy or work or effort into the relationship, but they definitely see you as somebody who's stable, male or female. I feel like they're just kind of waiting to see how things go. I do sense that this person's had issues in the past. So if you're wondering if they're holding on to some old emotional energy, it does feel like they are. Now, if this is someone from the past that you don't want to be dealing with anymore, you're just curious about what's going on, are they coming back? They're in a position right now where they're not willing to put the effort in, but I don't think it has anything to do with you. It feels like their own unsettled energy. They feel like they're the ones who haven't found their happiness within, and that seems to be kind of what they project onto you. And that's probably part of the reason why the relationship didn't work. But if it's meant to come back together, there is a possibility with the Ten of Pentacles that things could work out, but it's going to take some strength from both of you. Now, the Leo's coming up again as well. Now, this cycle definitely has not closed out. That's in reverse. And this person wants to, now we've got a match, the King of Pentacles. I do think that this person feels like you are a good match for each other. This is only if this is a healthy situation. I'm not talking about the toxic ex. Now, and then they want to come back in and say, you know what? I think we are really good together. I've just had some things I've needed to deal with. And if you're with a current person, they're going to probably want to start slow, but they want to give this a chance because they do think they see you as somebody they could be with. Now, there may be some confusion around this. You may be feeling like, do they have other options? I don't think so. I think they're just confused about how they want to move forward in a relationship because they've had some tough ones in the past. Okay, so let's put this back down and we'll get into your energy. So right now, your energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse, as well as the Nine of Wands. This to me feels like there was a moment in this situation where you didn't feel like you could speak your truth. I think you're holding back your energy right now. Maybe you don't feel like you want to speak up. And it does feel like you too have a lot that you want to say. That Nine of Wands behind you just means it started to become probably a burden. Maybe there was things that you've left unsaid because you didn't want to stir the pot. But I think there's a part of you that wants to bring this forward. The Seven of Wands means there is a need to be not on the defensive necessarily, but just to defend yourself and your position. So clarity on your part is going to be needed, as well as speaking up and telling this person how you feel. I think you feel like this has not finished yet. the world in reverse just tells me that something hasn't closed out for you, and a part of you would like to see if this could possibly move forward. All right, so let's get the romance angels and see what's going on there, and then we'll get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Virgo and their person. Okay, so we have forgiving and learning, trust, playfulness, and religious factors. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that could be for you where we were discussing you're needing to or wanting to move away from something that wasn't working anymore at a job. That's not for all of you. This is general. So that's going to be for some of you. Now, forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. It does feel like something may have happened between the two of you. There's some kind of drama or disagreement. And if you choose to and you want to be in this relationship, that's what it's going to require, some forgiving and learning. And then trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow the inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. The two of you could be from different backgrounds. Maybe that was some of the issue. There could be different cultures, things like that, you know, families think differently, feel differently. It could have been that there was some lack of acceptance on one or the other side, the family side. This could also be that you yourself are now on your spiritual journey and this person didn't understand what you were going through. So there just needs to be clarity around that. I think you need to speak up and tell this person the truth about what it is that you're going through. I think they'd be open to the idea of that. I do. I just feel very strongly that this person's open to it. They may not have come across as someone who would understand, but I do feel like they will be if you give them the chance. All right. Let's get into the Lover's Oracle and see what that has to say for you. So this is for Virgo. All right. This is the card that jumped out. It said twin flames, your passion ignites. So this could very possibly be your twin flame. Definitely it feels like a strong soulmate connection. And I think you feel that as well, and they may not understand that. It says you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Like I said, you've been going through the drama, but you're moving into calmer waters. This definitely is exactly what we were talking about in the reading. So things are going to shift and change. The energy is starting to shift this next coming week. Is it going to come together immediately? Timing is going to be different for everyone. I know it's frustrating when we want things to work out, but divine timing is definitely at play. So it could be that you need to shift and find a better space with work if that's what's going on for you before this can work itself out. Again, that's going to be for some of you. All right, so the wisdom of the Oracle, happy, happy, new life. I love this. Loyal heart and regeneration. And then we have yin. There is definitely a lot of balancing of the masculine and feminine energies within both of you. Now, happy, happy, that just tells me that you're moving into a much better place. So releasing that energy from whatever's been going on just recently is going to put you in that calmer place. And I think you're going to feel a sense of happiness. So hopefully that starts to happen in this next week. That's the infinity for me when it reduces to an 8. So it definitely could be that this is someone that you could spend the rest of your life with if you want to. All right, now we have new life. This is what I'm saying too. Something is shifting and changing that's taking you into a much more gentle place in your life. You're going to feel renewed. It's going to happen. It could take different timing again for everybody, but it feels like a brand new life. And then loyal heart. If you have any question, this is my pair, and you came up as the King and Queen of Pentacles. So again, it doesn't matter what gender you are, whoever you like. This also reduces to an 8. So like I said, if it could be a twin flame, a major soulmate connection, whatever it is, it feels real and strong, and it feels like it's worth putting the work into. Regeneration. That's a 46, which reduces to a 10. This is all about regenerating your energy, getting yourself back to your top game so that you can move forward, because this is all about things starting to shift and new beginnings starting. Like it says, this is a new life for you. So it's really beautiful energy. I hope you enjoyed this, Virgo. If you did, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much if you've stayed to the end, to all my subscribers, for all of your support, our little growing channel. I love you guys. And to anyone who's new, thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll stay. Again, I do personal, so if you want that information, it's in the description box. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye.